Ever since its inception, Kick has been on a historic run of putting out some of the most dangerous and clout-chasing streams the world has ever seen. I mean, the amount of law-breaking content that is streamed over there on the daily genuinely needs to be studied, dog. And don't get me wrong, there are a solid chunk of good streamers over there, such as XUC, Your Rage, and Bruce, to name a few, but the overwhelmingly loud minority of streamers committing flat-out crimes to farm Twitter clips is just, it's getting out of hand. Like literally, just as I sat down to start working on this video, there was some dude streaming a kidnapping. Bro, why would you do this? Dummy, once the FBI gets a hold of your IP, they're going to send 5 different tactical SWAT units to bum rush the fuck out your ass. Like, you're done. It is GG. You're cooked. Now, I'm like 99.99999% sure this is fake, right? But if you A, have people thinking it is okay to be streaming this type of shit, and B, have literal clip accounts spamming and encouraging it, then nah, man, you niggas are cooked. You need to take a step back and reevaluate them policies, because this cannot go. This cannot fly. I mean, judging by what's been going on over there in the past 30 days alone, yeah, Kick, you might as well rebrand them colors to red and white and fully commit to live leak for streamers if this is going to keep going on. And I say that for not only the clip that I just showed you, but because we almost witnessed a live murder take place over on Vitaly's stream.
No, we're not paying anybody. We don't know this guy.
How do we peacefully?
Cool.
I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed.
Hey, I hope those women follow you, woman. I hope they follow you, dog. I got kids, homeboy. I got kids.
Now, I obviously cannot show you guys that full clip because, well, the wigger almost died and it's pretty gruesome to see the aftermath. All I can say is, bro, that wig is on the ground leaking, bro. Ooh, he's gonna be feeling that for a lifetime. That is no fun. That is no good. But what you guys just saw was a Vitaly stream in which they're doing live predator stings over on Kick. And he was in that clip, but for whatever reason, Ty Dolla $ign is also with them doing these predator hunts. Last time I checked, him and Kanye had a album to turn in last week, but no, he wants to go around shaving predator heads on stream. And no, that's not a joke. They caught a predator and made dude shave his head for content.
Why?
Because you want to meet a 15-year-old boy. We're going to make an example out of you, bro. 15-year-old boy, you're a bro. That's what you are, bro.
Now, we'll say that shit was fucking... It was fucking hilarious, but let's please make sure he goes to jail. Now, if you guys didn't know, this is all a part of Vitaly's new content meta, where he invites celebrity guests on and hunts predators live. And if you think that sounds like one of the wackiest fucking ideas you have ever heard in your life, then you are not alone in the slightest. Raise your hand if you think that is wild. Me, I do. I think that's crazy. See, doing a predator sting is already a touchy situation in of itself. It's just a lot of moving pieces. I mean, the alleged predator could be innocent, the evidence might be faulty. On top of that, you're not an actual police officer, so you very well might just blunder this whole situation. And we have seen this happen multiple times. I mean, just look at EDP. I'm pretty sure his fat is still wobbling around the streets as a free man searching for those forbidden cupcakes. Nigga, if you don't go to jail and get your ass behind them bars, like, what are you doing? And see, my thing with content stings is like, instead of playing with your food and toying with the predator for clips and views, why not just hand them over to police and get them thrown in jail so a real thug can do to them what they're trying to do to a child? But looping back to the clip for a second here, I actually went and watched the area surrounding the clip to get some additional context. And the guy who was attacked was this 73-year-old creep who was allegedly preying on kids. They actually had a whole hour-long segment of just grilling dude and digging in that old man's butt about talking to kids, which I absolutely have zero problems with. Please cook that man alive verbally and let him know that what he is doing is absolutely despicable. 20 verbal lashings to the jugular pronto. I'm talking put him in an infinite stun lock of verbal assaults until he falls to his knees. Get that man gone. Hell, I say even verbally stone him. But at one point during this whole altercation, Vitaly and his crew actually dipped off on a random unnecessary side quest to send Ty Dolla $ign off on his merry way. And Big V had actually stopped to take pictures with fans along the way. I guess he must have forgotten that he had a predator in his clutches, like around the corner, which I mean, I guess slipped his mind or something. I don't know how that happened. So obviously, since he wasn't being monitored, the freak started trying to escape, and he got pretty damn far, I must say. And seeing as though these niggas damn near had an entire entourage and cameras chasing after an old man that clearly looks like he's up to no good. Like, he looks like a sick, creepy old guy. People around were starting to ask questions and raising eyebrows, like, what is going on? Which leads us to right before the clip that I just showed y'all. This random dude dressed like a stereotypical Mexican from the Fast and Furious franchise just spawned up out of nowhere and decided to be Batman for the day. Bro must have seen the triangle and circle floating above Freaky Gramps' head, because dude snuck a sucker punch straight to the jaw and knocked that man straight to the ground. In the clip, you hear and see the guy's head smack the ground and blood just start to leak out. It is not a good sight. And to reiterate, this is is a 73-year-old man who at the time was alleged, keyword alleged, to be trying to rizz up a minor. Nothing was set in stone. We didn't even know if dude was guilty or not. He just heard predator and just went, pow! And looking at his age alone, a 73-year-old man with this kind of injury, that is GG's. That is life-threatening. This man could have died upon impact. In an alternate timeline, that random NPC will be facing a murder sentence. The guy clearly knew he was in the wrong and tried to run for his life after realizing what the f he just done. I mean, if I heard that impact, I would have tried to get my ass up out of there too. That shit sounded like he got hit with a splash potion of damage and weather. It was not good optics. It was not good listens. But luckily, Vitaly did have security or some kind of police involvement on site and chased that man down. At the time of recording, nothing has been released on our vigilante, but I assume he's going to be charged. And if anything comes out while I'm editing this, I'll just like put up on the screen something. I mean, it's not like he was dressed up like Batman or in a ninja suit or anything like that. Dummy sticks out like a sore thumb. Blood was in his Sunday's best and snuck a guy in front of thousands of people. Yeah, nah, that nigga is getting caught and sent to the slammer just like Freaky Gramps. And of course, most lawfully abiding citizens over in the Kick Chat wanted Vitaly to let this man get away, which is just no. Regardless of if Grampstein is guilty or not, that man committed a crime. He almost murdered a guy. And again, I am in no way, shape, or form sympathizing with Harvey Grampstein. I just think this was kind of a dumb move fueled by pure emotion, which I mean, I get it, I understand it, but you're facing a lawsuit now. On top of that, we really shouldn't be fighting fire with fire. I mean, that's how we end up with the wrong person going to the slammer. Like, this is how the predator wins. This is how he finds that loophole. And to the people that are mad at Vitaly for cooperating with the cops, dummy, he is going to get sued if he does not. He set the situation up. It is a lose-lose situation for the meathead regardless, and this is just the route of least consequences. But Vitaly did come out and say that the creepy old man is currently in the hospital and is not facing any life-threatening conditions. He will be fine. They handed all the evidence over to police, and yeah, that wigger is guilty as hell. He is going to jail.
What's going on, guys? Hey, I've been in contact right now with law enforcement since everything that happened back and forth. Law enforcement is at the hospital with the gentleman. They've let us know that he's going to be okay. No long lasting medical conditions. Everything's going to be all right. The next thing the cop told me, which was good, is that he's been arrested. He's going to be going to jail for being a just like everybody else wants, just like we want. We just don't condone violence by anybody.
And that right there was the green light for me to put them jokes about him getting gripped up and smacked up in this video, because that man is guilty as shit, nigga. You are a predator. People like you deserve to be stoned. But jokes aside, right, this was a really good response from Vitaly. And this is in no way, shape, or form me trying to cape for P. Grampy, especially after the confirmation that he is a predator and he is going to jail. But on the same token, I do think that this could have been handled by all parties a lot better. And even looking past Vitaly for a second here, I think that this is just an incredibly thin tightrope to walk on. I mean, this is real life shit. And in all honesty, a lot of Predator Sting branded content is too focused on the content instead of sending them behind bars. Like, I don't know, like that's just how I feel with watching a lot of this stuff. And unfortunately, knowing Vitaly and the way that he attacks these things, he does fit in that category. Like just a couple months ago, the guy caught a predator, whipped his nuts out, and just started pissing on his forehead instead of throwing him to the police.
Don't piss on me.
Huh?
Don't piss on me.
What?
Don't piss on me. Go ahead.
You are a sick Russian, my boy. I just gotta know, what made you think, like on stream, to just pull your shit out and piss on him? Like just take a leak on dude's forehead. Whatever logs you got cataloged on dude must be the most vile shit ever seen, because pissing on, you're nasty. And see, the thing is, right, while I'm writing this vid out, my opinion on this is truly going through the ringer. Like it's changing by the second. Like him doing this to predators is funny as shit and entertaining for sure, without a doubt, absolutely. But like I said multiple times in this video, there's just so much that could go wrong at any given moment that allows this sick freako to get loose. Like it's just too much. And then at the same time, he is doing a service and exposing these creatures in front of thousands and thousands and thousands of people. So even if they do get away, they will at the very least be publicly shamed for all eternity. Plus you got pissed on. I don't even know how you come back from that. Like your life is done. So at this point, I think I am truly in the middle with my opinion on all of this. And at the very least, this is leagues better than everything else his coworkers are doing over on that site. And that is saying a lot. And at the end of the day, as long as the predators are getting caught and thrown into the slammer, hey man, go buck wild, do what you want. But yeah, man, that's enough yapping for me today, man. Let me know what you guys thinking, if he's going too far with this in your eyes. There's a bunch of clips out there of him just messing with predators, and it seems like he is not slowing down with this at all. I'm pretty sure he's going to have like Ryan Garcia up next. So if you guys are interested in that, I can definitely compile a list and just go through a whole bunch of them in a video. I have a bunch of them bookmarked right now, so just let me know. But with that being said, man, y'all know the drill. Make sure you guys like the video if you liked it, subscribe because you made this far into this video and you clearly like me. Check out all my socials linked below, and I'm out of here, man. Love y'all. Be safe. Protect your mental. Peace.